Dear Dad, your suffering is a silver-plated spectrum, a hand-me-down passed through bloodlines. Think oscillating sadness. Abominable clouds of pity paint the town blue. Drown out the dark days with Smirnoff Absolute. Dear Dad, 20 years into this wicked roulette game called life, and I stopped going to church. But I'm on my knees, praying for a miracle like Jesus. Please turn this wine back into water. Dear Dad, that one time you drove us to school on a gray Friday morning with sunglasses on, it was not sunny. Your truck became a boat that day, a rocking, swaying thing, left lane, right lane. Pretty sure you made your own lane facing oncoming traffic. When 6-year-old Kristen asks, when will Daddy be sober again? Sober, she means. She is too young to know what that word means, and I am no weather forecast, but tell her, highly unlikely with a chance of storms. Dear Dad, when you said I love you last night, I saw your eyes roll in their sockets to another moon, tongue-tripped by some unseen earthquake who turned my father into a language I do not speak. Reflection gone rogue, who are you? When the hard liquor lines your lips, burning gasoline fills my lungs, stumbling up the driveway, I send my friends home. Dad, this one time, I started a fire on the coffee table, hovering weightless paper tissue over hungry, open flame. I knew I shouldn't. You see, Dad, you are the tissue suspended over flame, dangerous dance of the blazes. What I mean to say is we are two sides of the same coin. Where you see pain, I see a path. You called it quits, I called the ambulance. Dad, I'm asking you, begging you to stay here. See the world around you. The grass is greener where you water it. And I'm not saying you should drink the weight of the world. You are 60% water, 40% evaporated steam, engine of fumes. You are angst seeping out of the exhaust pipe, and I'm exhausted. The table erupted into flames, but I just watched for one single split moment. It was beautiful. Burning, beautiful. My tongue held silence is the longest eulogy I ever wrote. While his ship went down in fiery sparks and sizzles. Dad, I'm still here. My love for you, a pile of fizzled blazes. I want to write a poem for my 3B1 girls who have built-in sliding skills for spinal cords, self-worth so small they don't make it in that size. Armies of ants carried it away during the picnic, losing parts of yourself you never thought you needed. Essential organs are the only pieces intent keeping her alive. Brain betrayal to body, to the concave chests, and regular trips to a clinic that measures life in kilograms. I'm here to talk about the bones I found in my backyard sandbox when I was 12 years old. Heaping collateral damage, bonfire of bruises, a youth spent riding a BMI curve called off the charts. Disheveled blueprint of a girl who rhymes with perfection, who found herself caught in a revolving door of appointments and admissions, excuses and lies, flushing meals and dreams down the toilet's ravenous whirlpool. These bones will sing for you the song of the sirens, a lull to the thrusts of hell. It sounds a lot like give her an inch and she will run the whole damn mile. Emergency room Odysseus expeditions is the doctor's whispers of I don't know how she would have made it through another night. Halloween heart monitor cyborg, white on the right and smoke above fire, laps around the hospital with an IV snaking around limbs like shriveled prune in desert heat. Empty is how many hours can you go on empty? And what I mean is a mother shouldn't have to wonder if her baby's heart will make it through the night. I'm writing for that little girl with sunken ships for eyes and a watery smile. So watery, she uses it to water everyone's garden. So watery, the only garden she forgot was her own. While her garden droughts itself, she echoes, I'm okay. All she wanted was control, strained and squeezed through every scream, blue fingernails and muted stares, cold-blooded reptile moving slowly. In low battery energy conservation mode, shivers are the elevators running up and down her spine. I could spend a lifetime trying to recover from a mental illness with the highest mortality rate, how to finally bury my bones for good and build castles over those restless remains, a reclamation of what it means to own this soft thumping miracle. I like to dream. I like to dream about a world measured in laughter, where the sky is the limit, empty is the telemarketer I blocked and reported. Skinny is not a compliment, and smiles are the only currency I need. A world where I can live in this body and see a little girl who fought like hell just to get here. That little girl who just wants to jump in the rolling waves and build sandcastles. Joanna once said, push through fear, because courage is on the other side. And I think it's about time.
Woo!